Welcome to the East Page. E-Man 31. MS. Up at night. Yeah. Y'all welcome. We gonna talk about some things. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Yeah. Bring your questions. Bring your problems. With all of us, we try to solve them. But we hanging out up at night. It's gonna be good to hang out with like-minded folks. We hanging out up at night, talking about Sir Mandela or whatever else. Just hang out with me. Welcome, y'all. We're going to start this show in about 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So go get you some drink of water, some bag of chips, some Doritos, comb your hair, use the bathroom, call your people, tell them the show gonna start in a minute. Yeah, you up at night. Yeah, you up at night with your boy E-Man 31. We gon' hang out together. Me and us. Don't fuss, we got 2 minutes to go. Go get your water and your pillow. We hanging out. Don't be scared. Come on the show. I'm gonna have a live link in the line. So only thing you gotta do is tap. So the show gonna be starting about 1 minute and 51 seconds. Your family, tell them it's gonna be a live show. We're gonna talk about things that's going on in the world. Talk about CERN. Talk about the parallel universe. Talk about the Mandela effect. So be live in a minute. So sit back and relax, cause we're gonna have something tonight, yeah. Something tonight, yeah. It's gonna be good. Up at night with your boy. Don't worry about your problems. Don't worry about your past. Just listen. It's gonna be good. That's how we do it here. We chilling. We hanging out together. So be starting about 45 seconds. So get ready. On my guest, I'm gonna have this link to the show as soon as I come out my intro. So don't go nowhere. I'm still here with y'all. But we're gonna start in a minute. 22 seconds. So sit back, relax, enjoy. We up at night chilling. Yeah. We gonna have fun in here. We gonna let our head down in here. We up at night. Yeah. How y'all doing? Glad y'all here. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Everybody, man. There's some stuff been going on, man. I mean, I've been having to fight, you know. I didn't know what's going on, but hey, I'm glad to see y'all, man. Welcome to the show. I mean, I'm about to tap on this link. So, what's up, T? Hey, I got a link. I got a link that's coming out. Thank you, bro. He-Man's brother. I like that. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get some guests in tonight. I got some people that said they're gonna be a guest. I hope Vanessa will be here tonight. She might be chilling, I don't know. But we're gonna get this show started anyway. But I'm gonna post this link. So anybody want to come on live, y'all can just tap on that link. Only thing I ask y'all to be respectful of one another. No profanity. We can all talk. So, hey, if you want to come on over, be a guest, tap on the link, and you're always welcome, man. But, okay, this is how we're going to do this, man. Check this out. Let me know how many of y'all have experienced a transformation in y'all families. I mean, a total reversal in y'all families. That's what I'm going to talk about tonight. You know, I know we have total reversals in the products, total reversal in scriptures, but how many of y'all have been seeing sporadic activities out y'all family members? It's not your cousins, but your wives, your sisters, your brothers, your kids, your grandmamas, your girlfriends. Have y'all been experiencing the total, how can I say this? A replacement of their emotions and the way they act and the way they carry themselves. Okay, that's one. And so, you know, my kids, they total reversal. I mean, they I don't know what's wrong with them. But I have noticed something. Something is in the air, I think, because both of my kids, they really acting strange. My boy have challenged me, man. I know they say all bigger people when they get older, they try to challenge their daddy. But you know, only thing you gotta do is hem them up a little bit one time, normally, and say, hey man, I'm still a daddy. You ain't gonna pull that here. But this dude don't get it. I mean, and you see, and if you can hear in my house, my other son, he had already been sent up because he say stuff he don't supposed to be saying. And then when I talk to people that I think that's on my corner, like, you know, I did a video earlier, I was kind of heated because, you know, the mother of the church said, I'm going nuts. I'm worried about stuff I don't need to be worried about, and then I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna go crackers. I tell them, man, this ain't important to nobody. Why are you doing it? Did God tell you to do it, or did you shoot at your exam? And I say, man, look, if I can help one brother, man, if I can help one sister out, I'm fine. I ain't trying to reach the whole universe. You know, I'm just trying to help a couple of people, man, realize so they can get their house in order, man. Pray, to, you know, believe in God. You know, this is important. You know, family. You know, to say, you know, hey, y'all need to get it together. So,
and that's what I love about you.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
You're very beautiful.
Oh, thank you, sir. Who am I talking to? I don't see a name, or I see a blank screen actually.
This is your brother.
Ah, this is my brother from another mother, huh? Yeah. We are brothers and sisters, man.
Yeah, I was how's my voice?
Oh,
am I too loud or
you got that Slim Shady voice going on over there.
let me give you something to give you a little bit wider smile on your face. I love your smile, brother.
Oh,
Keep smiling.
Hey, I gotta keep it, man. I gotta keep it. You know? If you don't smile, you gotta laugh sometimes with all this stuff. You know, you can't. Even
Yeah.
if I get angry, I'm like, man, look, you gotta just let that go and go on.
Yeah, man. In our world, I don't know what's up with sir.
Oh man, you doing the remix? I'm out to borrow that for the song tonight. I'm the world. I'm saying in our world, something going on here.
Something going on here.
Don't know what's up with CERN.
Don't know what's up with CERN.
Yeah, there we go, man.
Hey, E-Man.
What's up?
Them songs I've been singing to you,
huh?
They come from you. They come from your old video.
Hey, man, look, I gotta do it, man. I be coming up with them right away, man. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to have been a writer or something, but hey, that's a pastime. I guess it's more important. But
you have a lot of beautiful gifts and skills, man.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. See, that can only come from your brother. Yeah, y'all hear that? That's how we supposed to do. In the Mandela community, instead of hating your brother, lift them up, man. Instead of hating on their video, lift them up. If you got something that they might use, hey, we all in this together. Cause
that's right.
I ain't getting paid. I don't know how many other people getting paid, but I'm in this for the information, man.
Me too.
You gotta be there for your brothers and sisters, man. I had an issue last week. Somebody say, man, you took my video. I said, I ain't take nothing, dog. Hey, I found the teas first, right? On Walmart. I had about 9 or 10 stuff, right? And so we found some more stuff. I say, so okay. I take your stuff and my stuff, we all put it together, make a list so we can all have it together. Oh, and we just had a little misunderstanding, but we chilled that. Like I tell people, man, hey, hello, man, what's up? Hey, man, one day I need you to be on my show, guy. Hey, we up in here. You can get up in the line if you want. You can be a guest now. I'm gonna tap this link.
That's right.
I got an open line. The only thing I actually be respectful.
That's right.
No profanity, and
no profanity.
We can do this.
No hate. Keep an open mind.
That's it.
And we're gonna make it happen.
That's it. Hey, so what turned you on to the Mandela Effect? I mean, what woke you up, brother?
Yeah, so I do want to tell you my story, E-Man, because the last time I was on your stream, I think there was a few misunderstandings, especially after I heard you talking about it with that brother. What's his name? Blind Truth. I was listening to that stream the other day.
Right. Okay.
I could tell you guys were moved by the things that I was saying in that last stream. Yeah, but I need to give you my background. Let me tell you my story, and then you'll see where I'm coming from.
Go ahead.
All right. So when I was living in Chicago, Cottage Grove, seeing them gangbangers thrown out of windows, blood on the sidewalk, little kids getting shot by stray bullets. Everyone around me, they seemed to believe that this was like normal, like the normal way of life. You can't change it. So when I was living there, they said, you got a lot of enemies and a lot of bad people going to hurt you when you grow up. I was rejected by my own people. So picture this, E-Man. So all the elders and the parents and the teachers, they tell you, stay in school, do your homework. You're going to grow up and get a job and be a great man. right?
Mm-hmm.
And then my peers, they're always making fun of me. I was heavily bullied back then.
Mm.
They said my shoes was talking. They called me a lame.
Mm.
They were making fun of me, and I never felt like I was a part of the black community, so to speak. Although I was born in there, living in the projects, suffering, and every New Year's I have to get on the floor because they're shooting in the air and all of that. I was being trained to believe that that was a normal way of life. But every time I look at the TV and I see all the nice, happy people and they're advertising these toys and say where they live. They say, oh, they live in the same city as you, same country as you. I say, no, they don't. I never see those type of people. How are they enjoying their life so much? But I live literally in the middle of hell. So I had that perception, and I was rejected by my own people constantly. They wanted the thug, the gangbanger type of guy with the saggy pants and all of that. And every time I come around, they use me as like a stepping stone. Hey, look at that lame over there. That lame-o. Look at his shoes talking. Look at he don't wear Air Force Ones. Of course, we all poor. I wonder how they were able to wear Air Force Ones. Those were some expensive shoes back in the day. But then I found out, oh, their parents were gangbangers. They sell drugs, and so they afford to pay for those shoes for their children that were in the school with me. So I had to deal with this all throughout grammar school and high school in Chicago. Just constant rejection after rejection. I can't be a part of any group that call me a lame. So I say, where do I go? They say, okay, when you go to college, you're going to have a lot of racism because, that's the norm. You're going to be around people who aren't of the black community. I say, okay, I'm ready for that. I'm prepared for that, So then I went to college, and of course.
Oh, hold on for a second. What's you say WTF for? What's going on? Oh, his stuff. I guess they're trying to tell you, make a long story short, man.
Okay. So when you're rejected by your so-called own people, and you're rejected by, of course, the people they say gonna, do that to you, then where are you to turn? And so what happened with me was, after I graduated from college, it was really difficult to find employment or whatever. And I found out that it's in the Western countries, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. So it don't matter if you have a degree or anything like that, you're not going nowhere unless you know someone. And then I have the skin color working against me over there because I don't look like, the guys that they want to hire. So I had like a mental break in my mind, constantly rejected and torn all over the place growing up. And then now, I did everything everyone told me: stay in school, go to college, try to get a good job and all that. And then I just hit me like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So you mentioned about the Mandela effect. I started noticing these changes. It's like a crack, like a splinter in your mind. And it woke me up sent me on a spiral to exactly what the HELL is going on here on this planet, in this country, everywhere. And now I'm here.
Which Mandela effect, Coach Chad?
Yeah, so the first Mandela effect that caught my eye was the geography, the maps of the world and different countries and continents, things like that. On one day, because I really like studying these areas of the world, try to figure out what's going on here and compare it to what's going on over there. And I noticed, the continents were changed. I even found out that the powers that be in America or the Western world purposely, yeah.
Who is this on the line with me?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
It's Guy Fawkes.
Yeah.
All right.
Fawkes. Hey, go ahead. Hey, could you give me? See, I'm gonna have to limit this time because we only got an hour.
Yep.
Could you sum that up about 40 more seconds?
You talking to me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I found out that the powers that be in the Western world, they purposely like manipulate the maps to make like countries like Africa or the countries that they claim to be third world countries to be really small in comparison to the map of America or whatever. And then when the Mandela effect happened that actually changed the positions of these continents, then I really, started figuring out there's literally a plan being created by whoever's running everything to literally deceive you on all fronts. That includes what you believe to be true, what you believe to be real and not, as well as what you believe to happen to you after you pass away. We got a lot to talk about in this stream. I know we only got 1 hour, but I do want to hear from you, E-Man, and everyone else who's willing to contribute to this time. Thank you for having me, E-Man.
Hey, you're always welcome. Hey, check this out. I was asking a question earlier, since I got some more people, have your family members been acting strange? And it seemed like, and I noticed a lot of, I don't know if y'all know this, but I know people I know that's having new babies, something is going wrong with them. Either they have some kind of mental problem or they have some issues. It may just be normal, but it's happening to people I see that I know personally more often than not. And so I don't know, is that something that they putting in the TVs and these phones that's messing with our children's brain cells? Or is it just them? Hold on for a second. Hold on. I'm getting a text from, they tried to call me on the phone. Hey, how you doing? Hold on for 1 second. Hello? How you doing? I'm trying to put you on speaker. Hello? Oh. Hello, how you doing? Okay. When you go in the Hangout, just tap on the link with your phone. So use your phone just like you're using now, but tap on the link. Go to YouTube and try the link. No. Only thing you gotta do is just go. Instead of you doing the iMessage, just go to the page and then just tap on the link on your phone and then she'll let you in. All right, thanks. Oh, sorry. Somebody was trying to get in and called the phone.
Yep.
But hey, and so hey, guy, you got anything new? Because I know this man got a nice little channel. He be talking about all kinds of things, and I like people that's like-minded. So, could you share a little something?
Well, the latest thing that we just did in the DFW area was Friday night. We had a little get-together, and there's about 8 of us at this restaurant, and we all have been experiencing the same things with the changes, seeing the changes, and we came from all over. First time, a lot of us were meeting in person, and the conversation was great. I posted a video about it today. We talked until 1:30 in the morning. It was phenomenal.
Oh man, next time y'all do, y'all gotta give me an invitation, man.
Well, are you anywhere near DFW?
Huh?
Dallas, Fort Worth? You anywhere near?
Oh, that's Texas, no. Dang, no.
Yeah.
Man, see, ain't nobody over this way. I ain't found nobody. The closest person I found this way was in Wisconsin.
You're up north?
Yeah, I'm in Chicago.
All right. I grew up in Minnesota.
and see, I seem like I gotta find me some Mandela people around here, man. Well, you know what y'all do next time when y'all have them conferences, man? Somebody get a live thing going and tell everybody that's in the hey, y'all might not be here physically, but we can be there on the laptop, and plug it into a Bluetooth speaker. We all can just chill.
We discussed that.
No, Hey, I can get some people together, and we be in IHOP. I'll be wherever y'all at. We still hang.
Yeah, we could do it that way. We'd have like a satellite group.
Hey, we gotta do it, man. We gotta do it.
That'd be good. That'd be really good.
What? You know what? Go ahead and spend some more knowledge, man, because you well versed in this, so you got a little bit more.
Well, I don't know if you've heard, on my channel, I've kind of shared my testimony a lot, and it was back in September. I gave my life to Jesus back in September 23rd, 2016.
I'm sorry to hear about
I had man, life-changing. And 5 days later, I asked God out loud, if there's anything about reality you'd like me to know, would you show it to me? That evening, I was hit with it. I was shown a person in an article that I knew had died was alive. This person was alive. I knew he had died, and I started trying to figure out how, and that's when the Mandela effect stuff started coming up. And then I was looking at all this stuff, and I'm like remembering everything the way it was, not the way it is now. So my mind was blown on that. And then over the course of the next 3 months, I couldn't sleep. All I could do was look at this stuff, and God was making it to where things were changing right in front of me. I saw several things change right before my eyes. So I knew it was happening, and then there was a lot of things that I had good, strong anchor memories, the way they used to be, and then other things that I just didn't know, but they were suspicious. Like today, I've had that "If You Can Dance If You Want To" song in my head, because I guess that's one of the changes, I guess, right now. I haven't looked at the lyrics, but I remember "If You Can Dance."
Yeah,
I don't know. There's just so many.
You know what? And what I do, because I noticed I was listening to some lady today, and she pretty decent, and she said something to me about the Statue of Liberty hands changing, and so I guess somebody sent her an image. I don't know if she actually went online and checked. And when I went online, I didn't see the change. I didn't see the hand change. It was in the right hand on the images that I was looking at. But what I'm thinking is, like I was telling somebody in the previous, I think some of us are split up. I think it's like a net. And what I mean by that, some people really can't see that change or certain changes because we are in different either time zones or we're in a different slice of the pie. And so maybe that change will come for me later. I don't know if there's a delay, but when I search on my web, on my end, I still see it in the right hand. And so, so I don't know if that was just an image that she received from somebody that they maybe photoshopped or maybe it is in the left hand where she is. And so I had that issue happen Sunday when I was taking my wife to work. I seen two different T's. Now I'm driving down Bishop Ford, and so it's the same Bishop Ford, and they normally keep all the fonts the same. And so I kept seeing straight T with just a regular line, and then every now and then I see a curl T with a curly D. Yeah. And I was like, well, why is that study happening about every mile and a half? And sometimes maybe we sliced up like pies. And so certain changes somebody in another area might not see. But like I say, I heard that story. You was one of my persons that I listened to about that person dying, and then you seen him. I think you said you was gonna call out to him. I'm like, wait, man, that's deep. And so I try to go to everybody live stream just to, because we gotta be like minded. We gotta be on one accord. Because if we start veering off, we ain't gonna have no chance. And so that's why I tell you.
That's funny you say that, because that video I did today talks about how this group that got together, all kinds of different people with different beliefs, different backgrounds, and I didn't know how well we'd get along. I honestly didn't know if we were gonna have a problem or not. I didn't know if there was gonna be fighting. But the beauty of that evening was we were just having great fellowship. We didn't necessarily have the same beliefs, but we got along great. It was a wonderful experience.
And that's why I try to tell people on my live stream. I know probably sometimes I be playing Russian roulette, but I don't know. I think it's a delay. I don't know what the delay that they have is if somebody say something that I don't like, I can block it out. I hope that's the way it can happen, but I don't know if that works that way because I know it's a delay between what we saying and what they see on YouTube. So I don't know if that delay is there. So if something happened, you have to block it out. Are you able to block it out? I got to find that out. But I'll be playing.
Yeah, I've never hosted these. I don't know. I'm told it's a 20-second delay, but
right. So I don't know.
I don't know.
20-second delay is to help us block out stuff that we may say or somebody else may say, where it keep everything, copacetic. But I try to tell people, man, I mute you real fast. Hey, I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad to touch bases with you, man. And like I say, everybody's welcome in my show, man. I try to keep it real as I can, because
yeah. Well, shoot me an email sometime, and we can better coordinate for like a whatever off the side.
The thing is, I tried to do an invitation thing with the email, and every time I do an invite, I don't know, they can't get in. Like today, you had an issue getting in, and somebody else had an issue getting in.
Yeah.
It may be because I'm using a Mac. I don't know. I might have to use Windows.
It just took me a minute. I had to copy that link and send me an email because I was having trouble.
If you send me an email,
the other way.
I send you the link to your email, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to take down my email and then
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Right. It's bigmaneman at gmail.com. So
okay.
that way we can, and that's what I'm gonna try to start doing anyway. But sometimes you have some people that maybe not be at the 1,000 mark, and they have something to say, and so I try to give it a little open area for that. But I'm gonna try to do that more. Yeah. But yeah, man. Anything else?
Well, you can email me too at gfox@gmail.com. So
okay, just the regular
G
or the
G for guy, and then FAUQES at gmail.com.
Okay, let me FA. I say I'm trying to type and talk. I hope people don't leave like, man, look, y'all can do this later. Folks, attention span be like, man, they ain't talking about
well, that invitation's for everyone to email me.
Thank you.
I don't have a chance to talk to everybody as much as I like. I just happened to be free tonight, so I saw you broadcasting. But
okay, now spell it again. GFox FAUQE. Yeah, E and then S at Gmail. Okay, gotcha. All right, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming in, man. And hey, like I said, you're always welcome. And I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to make some point lines. And hey, man,
I've been meaning to tell you, you have got the most awesome intro ever. I love your intro.
I only reason I did that because I said, well, maybe the intro give them just abbreviation of the Mandela effect, and then I come on with the thing.
Yeah. Oh man, it gets me revved up. I love that intro.
Hey, look, man, you can borrow it. You can borrow it. You want to change a little stuff. I'm telling you, man. You can change a little logo or whatever, and put some more stuff to have it, man. Say we working one together. I ain't because this, like I told somebody else, none of this belongs to me. I don't want the Mandela effect. If anything, y'all have everything I got. If y'all make the Mandela effect stop.
Yeah, I'm open. People can use my stuff, share it. Nobody needs any permission. I don't care.
That's why I don't.
That's very selfless of you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not trying to. I didn't start this to build a channel. I started doing this only just because I wanted to put it on the record. I needed to document it. People were saying that everybody had bad memories. And I'm seeing the stuff happen right in front of me. It's not a memory issue. I'm seeing it happen. I had to document it.
And you know, I'm the same way. You know, God gave me ability to be able to look and remember things. I remember stuff when I was 5, you know, in details. And so God knows who he can use, or he knows what he can use and who got the mental capacity to actually see. Now, some people just can't see because their memory's bad. You know, like when I seen at Walmart, I say, now I remember this Walmart when it was first opening, because I was coming around a lot, hoping that they hurry up and come open, because I ain't got to pay that much tax in Indiana. And so I know exactly how that sign was.
Yeah. I got one on Walmart too that's a little different. I haven't seen anybody really say they saw that, but I remember the Walmart when the star was changed with like a little sun in over the place of the star right in the middle.
Ooh.
It looked more like a flower.
I ain't never seen that one.
I did a picture of it on my video. I replicated. I just did a Photoshop kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna go check out some of your videos because I ain't seen that one.
Yeah.
I ain't seen the videos. I know I'm gonna go have to check out that video. Hey, let me ask a question to everybody in the on the chat line. Have y'all seen anything strange this week? Now I have seen a whole lot of movements, as far as military, a whole lot of things like that. But have anybody seen anything strange, or some new Mandela effect, or something flip-flop? Because I seen the that flip-flop about, not flip-flop, but do so much transformation. I don't see how people can't see that. It went from not having a dash to the T being missing to now the T look like a J. I don't know what that is.
E-Man.
Yeah.
Do I have your permission to move us to get to the meat of the situation?
What's up? Go ahead. What meat? What's the meat?
All right. So I know that your channel is focused primarily on the Mandela effect and identifying each new Mandela effect that pops up. But if you remember the last time we spoke, we agreed that the Mandela effect in totality is a distraction. And there's something else that you need to know, that we all need to know and be focusing on right now.
Well, you know, wait. Before you go that far with it, the Mandela effect. Only reason I say, and I you know, hey, I can disagree with you. It's my channel. Hey, I disagree one reason, because a distraction, if it was purposely made for a distraction, more people would see it. Because people not seeing it, I can't take that route. It's only and a lot of people say, well, a million people is a drop in the bucket to billions. And so for it to be purposely a distraction, I think it would be a general consensus. It wouldn't be a hidden agenda. It wouldn't be so hidden. It wouldn't be so untold. You know, the media will be talking about it. They don't want you to know. And the only reason I'm saying this because I was listening to a radio station that plays sports, and the man must have came across some Mandela effect videos, and he know what he know. And he tried to say, man, I know this thing used to be like this. And you know what they said? Hey, man, you're going to get in trouble. We're going to leave this alone. We're going to leave this alone. And so they know about the Mandela effect, the news, the president, and all that. But they don't want everybody else to know. That's why they sold our internet to the United Nations, because you see the movements to transitions. YouTube talking about censoring things that's not what they want to hear. They haven't got all the way there yet, but they've put in the framework to shut a whole lot of people. A lot of people have been shut down. And so it's not a distraction. If it's a distraction, they wouldn't want it to be shut down. They want it to be shut down because they don't want people to be aware of it. They want to be able to do these tests in a controlled environment to see how much they can get away with. And once they get away with it, and everybody on their PlayStation, Xbox, and internet, smartphone, looking at Twitter, Facebook, and they do something big, then people are like, what is that? Well, you should have been paying attention at first. As a matter of fact, they make news conferences just to put it on the record that we've been trying to tell you, but you didn't believe us. They had a news conference on February 22nd. Check
So,
it.
E-Man,
If y'all
let
don't
me slow you down there.
go ahead.
So, you mentioned that, you know, once something big happens, that, you know, they're going to rub it in your face. But what I want you to explain, if you can, is how does focusing on these small Mandela effects, like letters changing and brand logos changing, going to help prepare everyone for the big thing when it does happen? If you feel that is the way, in what way does knowing about the Mandela effect in those small ways
Okay, let me
help people
tell you,
know
this is an
or
old.
be aware?
Let me tell you something. This is an old saying. If you let anybody, devil, your aunties, cousins, sisters, and brothers, get away with the small things, eventually they try to do bigger things. And you can't say nothing because you didn't let them get away with the small things. You didn't gave them the wiggle room. And now when it get big, and just to clarify what you're saying, why is the small things being so dramatized or overexerted? It's because the small things are the building blocks. You don't put the brick. You can build a building with a brick, but you can't build a building without the mortar. The mortar is smaller than the brick, but the mortar is the most important thing because it binds the building together. And so these small changes are the building block for the big brick that they're trying to lay down. And they're trying to build on it. And once they build that wall, it's going to be solid. And then people start talking about it, it's too late because it done got so far. You done let these little small crumbs be laid down for the big bricks that's coming. And so that's my whole take on that. And so, hello?
Yep.
And so you get it?
Yeah, that's clear. That's clear.
And so
I want to ask you though, are you familiar with layers and layers of deception? Are you aware of some examples of where things were covered up on top of something else that was covering that up, on top of something else that was covering that up, so you never even see
that's why
the full picture?
That's why they do the flip-flops. That's why they do the distraction with the changing this from this to that to that. I had a guest on here the other day said that she got to a point where she looked at the change and all of a sudden it made sense to her. She couldn't see it the other way that she remembered it. And see, so if they can keep building up these false flags and getting them stuck into your psyche, then they flip it back. Now you got three things in memory. You got three things to remember on one thing. That's why so many stuff that you see change more than once, because they don't want you to lay a concrete foundation and say, oh, I can point to one thing and this is it. They're going to keep moving it around so it can become a jagged puzzle. Like you ever seen somebody to try to put together one of them Rubik's Cubes, and it takes time to put that cube together. Even though it be seen like it's right there and it's thick, it takes time. And so this is what they're doing. They're doing things patiently, and then they're telling you about it. And I tell you, people, if somebody tell me that they were stealing out my back pocket, and I'm denying they stealing out my back pocket, whose fault is it once my money gone? Once my money out my back pocket, I can't cry wolf now because they done told me, hey, man, I'm about to steal $1 from you. And then how many times I gave this analogy the other day. How many times have you seen somebody smack somebody and they ask them, did you just hit me? Come on now, you know they just hit you. Why are you I'm smacking you. What did you do? They woke up to the reality that they just did it. And so in that whole statement, man, and check this out. Like I was saying, CNN, not CNN, CSB, something like that. It's a news channel show. I forget. NSBC, I don't know if I'm gonna call letters, but it was on news. They got so many news zones. And they had a press conference about CERN. And CERN put out a press conference saying that they not messing with the timeline. Because you know what that was? That wasn't. As a matter of fact, I can find the video of when they aired it. They aired it on February the 22nd. Hey, guy, would you talk for a minute for me? You find something. I don't know. Something you coming up with, something you want to say, I don't know. I'm going to see if I can find that video. Because I think I'm going to get another YouTube. I open up another page. And I can't do that and talk to it. It's going to be hard. But somebody's talked about anything. I don't care.
I'll give you something.
Did y'all see? Okay.
So I want to mention to you even
a favor.
For yep.
Let guy get it this time. I'll let you get it.
Okay, all right, yep.
Go ahead, guy.
Hey, did anybody see that Golden State Warriors versus Cleveland Cavaliers game?
Yeah, I seen that.
Okay, one of my friends emailed me. His king of games. He said he was watching it right after the free throw, about 6 minutes in. One of the announcers said something like, he said, "I'm going to quote Ricky Ricardo and say, blah, 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 you've got some splaining to do." I thought that was classic. How many people totally remember Ricky saying, "Lucy, you got some splaining to do"? And it's even on TV show. So apparently it was in that game, and I'm trying to find that video clip because I think it'd be a nice little vid.
I'm going to tell you what that is. That's people knowing about the Mandela effect. A boss may have told them not to do it, but they're trying to be slick. And they trying to let you know, they know what you know, but they can't say what they know what you know. I think that some of that's going on. Where they can't talk about it because it's either been forbidden or it's been censored, and they'll lose their job, but they can play around with it, not directly. And see, a lot of people don't know them. You gotta pay attention to people indirect conversations as well as they direct. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna share my screen in 1 second. So let me get over here and do it. And everybody check this out. Okay, did I share my screen? Did I share it or did it go off? Hold on. Let me do this.
I still see you.
Do you see my screen?
I see. Nope. I see beautiful E-Man 31.
Okay.
Heart of gold.
Your entire screen. Oh, okay. I got it now. Okay, I'm doing it. Okay, now y'all should.
There.
I got it. Y'all see it?
Yep.
Hey, check this out. Uh-oh. My sound is not on. Is trying to speak up, talking about they ain't did nothing to open up no new universal or change our reality. You know, he goes up news article. Physicists assure us that we ain't in an alternate reality. Come on now. Who believe him? Talking about it's fake news now. And, you know, here's the date up close. It was this year, Wednesday, February 22nd. Here's the news report. Check this out.
We are not living in an alternate reality, in case you were worried. That's according to physicists at the European Organization of Nuclear Research, or CERN for short. A spokesperson with the agency was responding to a trending idea that experiments at CERN caused the world to shift into an alternate reality in which Donald Trump became president. The CERN spokesman said people shouldn't confuse the agency's work with science fiction. CERN is best known for its Large Hadron Collider, a massive particle accelerator in Europe used to study subatomic physics. Believers in the strange theory cite the Mandela effect, a phenomenon that occurs when large groups of people believe something that isn't true. They believe the effect has become more common since CERN began staging its experiments. The bottom line, rest assured the physicists have labeled this as fake news.
Y'all see that?
Who are these physicists and who are paying them? That's the question we need to ask ourselves.
See what I'm saying? And so I know what that was. I'm going to tell you what that was. That right there was their cover. And what I mean, you didn't see it everywhere. They hid that real sneaky. I don't even know what time it was broadcast. But you see something big like that, why haven't nobody else seen that? I found that, I was like, what the world? They telling us, they identifying that they know we know something going on, but that's why all of this was put into place. That's why they started talking about fake news last year. They wanted to make sure that they lay the ground line. Trust me. All of this CNN fake news they talking about, that's just to make us be able to say, if they say it's fake news, it's got to be fake news, or I don't know what's real or what's not. So if the government say this ain't real, well, they've been telling us about these big agencies is fake news. So if they can outstate these big companies and these corporations, you know, why they can't take down CERN? So it's a play game. It's like chess. You put your pieces on, you moving them around the way you want them to move them around until it's time to strike. So CNN and all these other news channels that they call them fake news, and everybody calling each other fake news. So that they can lay the groundwork, and it's some fake stuff being reported. And so if we put our stuff in there, we can tell everybody, well, we done talked about this years ago. Y'all wasn't paying, y'all didn't see that airing? Check it out. We aired this on February 22nd. Everybody was like, well, I don't remember that being aired. Yeah. How many, hey, guy, do you remember that?
Nope.
You see what I'm saying? See, I don't even know how many views that guy. I didn't even look.
Yeah.
But a lot of people didn't see that. I seen it, and I got jumped right on it. I forgot what time it was, because it didn't have a time, but I grabbed it. I said, skip this. This is just a tag point to say, yeah, we wanted to put ourselves in deniability. So that's why you have these new things that they talking about, like the Earth. We done found some kind of light in space that could be causing parallel universe, because they see the Mandela effect gaining traction on YouTube. I think it's the third trending topic on YouTube now. And so they see the growth, and they see it's beginning to, the millennials are beginning to talk about it. And see, the older generation.
E-Man,
What?
make sure that you let everyone know that keep their eyes open in case they use the Mandela effect against us. If they make it mainstream, you remember what I told you last time, if they make it mainstream, then everything's going to be like, everyone's just going to be in a state of constant confusion, you know?
They dealing with that too. See, that's why I tell people, I think it look different. I think in broader states of mind being, and what they are doing, they're putting some of the information out. They getting you geared up for it. Like they had the I don't know if you know about this guy, where they was just talking about that they seen this little thing in the sky and in space that we can be in the parallel universe. And so they're making it probable, or it's possible. And so now they want to say they didn't do it, but it happened naturally. And we
don't let them.
We try.
Don't let them.
And we
don't let them put it in a bottle and slap a label on it and sell it to you.
And so after they doing that, then what they did was talked about the 7 new Earths. I don't know if you seen my video about that man that did He did a conference on D-Wave Computer, and he predicted in 2018 they was gonna find they're gonna find some Earths, and they was gonna use their machine to find it. See, people don't tag on. They listen to some, but they don't take everything in chunks and take it down for information. And I say, wow, he predicted that. He didn't predict that. They already was doing it. They already had found what they was gonna find. It just they didn't want to say it right then. They don't tell whenever they give you the news of something big like that. Trust me, that's when they say it's about to be leaked out anyway. So let us get it out before somebody else gets it out.
You're doing just fine, E-Man.
And so,
the fact that you're even reporting on the Mandela effect is going to help a lot of people, specifically in your demographic, to really make some decisions on their own and start looking around at other good stuff. So I just wanted to give you props for this channel, E-Man. Always a pleasure.
And the thing I say is, I noticed that the older generation, none of them know. Anybody over the age of 39, they don't know what's going on. They don't know not a thing. And I done talked to countless, even the mailman. I say, no, you walk around this car every day and you haven't seen your letters change? And they look like, oh yeah, this one like this, they just made this. I said, hold on. What you mean they just made that? Your hat is dirty, dusty, and dingy. Come on, man.
Not a lot of us have people in our personal lives too that see it or realize it. A lot of people are pretty alone in their families, their friends. I know I was called crazy when I first was reporting it to everybody I worked with. I was just called crazy by everyone.
That's the whole census. They want to use it as crazy. But see, they ain't going to be able to use that too long because, see, what they going to try to get, once you find out you got some power to do something that can't nobody else do, you're going to try to get bigger and bigger. And eventually it's going to get so big, they're going to make a mistake. And they can't deny it then, but they already laying the groundworks for denial because they're going to say, well, maybe that thing in the space that we told y'all about months ago, it done got closer, so this is why. Because have you noticed, they're supposed to be sending a rocket to the sun. And so if whatever they're trying to be big, I believe whatever's going to be big happening, and if something happens to that sun and it get black, they going to blame, well, we made a mistake and we poked the hole in the sun, and now we got to repair it and all this. And see, so they trying to lay these groundwork to say, well, okay, we didn't do it. Well, it was an accident, or yeah, we looked at the sun and our magnetic field is breaking down. See, that's why they spraying all of these.
So E-Man.
What's up?
I gotta ask you that if something big does happen, what can we as individual people do to help make a change to this? What can we do to?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. I told somebody today. It's so far out of the box right now, and it's so far gone. Only thing we can do is pray. Only thing we can do. Only thing we can do really is pray.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
And say, Lord, please don't let them blow us up, because it's more than just CERN. It's more than CERN that's involved in this. Don't be a fool. Trust me, the United States Secret Service got something to do with this. All these other countries have something to do with this. That's why China is building a bigger one. They see money in this. They see whatever information that they getting from the other side, they see a benefit in it. And so people that's got power ain't gonna want to let go of this machine.
So what we got to do, we have to get into a prayer closet and pray.
We have to get ourselves prepared. And like I tell people on my channel, I'm not trying to incite fear. I'm trying to incite awareness. I'm trying to incite, if somebody getting ready to push me down the stairs, I have a better chance to knowing if they're going to push me down the stairs than them coming behind me and just pushing me down the stairs.
Now that's a good point.
And so if you know this is happening, you have ability to say, okay, let me give me some extra water. Let me go give me some extra food in my pantry, because they not building these FEMA camps all across America and closing down Walmarts, putting barbed wire around them for nothing. They ain't shipping all these military vehicles all around for nothing. And so the best thing for us to do is to try to live right, get your life right, tell people that whoever you messed up with, tell them you sorry and get yourself. And if you don't believe in God, that's fine. But I tell people all the time, I'd rather believe in something that's not true than believe in something that's to not believe in something true and end up with the consequences. And so it's not an avocation of getting your life to God or nothing, but that's just my take on it.
For the explanation.
If it ain't, and I just been duped, and I just been following this thing and being the right man and doing the right thing, and it ain't no God, then oh well. But if I don't follow God and it was a God, man, I'm messed up.
You gonna get punished?
I don't know.
I tell you, I did 2 videos along this line. One of them was made of code because I think these changes are a sign, a wink, an early warning. And I also did another one that said Mandela Effect Connections to God, and it's my testimony of what I've experienced.
Yeah, and so you know, I don't know. Why did you take my phone in there? Why are you touching it?
I took out charge because it said the battery temperature too high.
High is too high. My battery temperature don't never go too high. I'm sorry.
Hey, E-Man.
I'm sorry.
I got a question for you.
That's the temperature on the phone.
No. Get away from my phone. Get away from me. You better not do nothing to my phone, because my phone ain't never got hot. Get away from me. Maybe I had to do some parenting. All right, I'm sorry. You gotta do what you gotta do.
So, E-Man, can you tell me what is it called when somebody tells you, if you don't do this, then I'm gonna do this to you, or if you don't do this, then this is gonna happen to you? What is that called in English? What's the word you use for that?
You're trying to take me back down to that rabbit hole, and I ain't letting you take me there because I know exactly what you're trying to that rabbit hole, and I ain't going there with you today.
Hey, E-Man, let's sing a song.
You know I'm gonna keep it real with you, man.
But there is a word for that in English, right? Hey, Fox.
I ain't letting you.
Do you know the word for that in English?
No,
Fox.
no. Don't say it.
No.
Don't say it.
Is it like extortion or something like that, or
let it go.
Threatening or something like that, right?
I know where we're going. We're going with God being too judging of a God, right?
No, not quite.
No, this is what he's trying to insinuate. Well, ain't somebody to tell you to do something or something. Ain't that a punishment and control and I ain't gonna give to you. I ain't gonna let you have it.
I can tell you that I was an agnostic for a long time, determinist agnostic, and in my video I talk it kind of explains what happened, but I understood things that I've never understood them before. It all made sense.
Yeah, I mean,
and it all became clear.
I mean, it's a whole lot of things, and like I tell people, I don't talk about the Bible against the Bible, because the reason why I don't, because the Bible is still fulfilling itself. And so for something to be so phony, how did they get the accounts so accurate?
Because they built it in advance. Oh. They knew that one day in the future they were going to lose control. Right. So they built it in the future, some possibilities that could happen.
Then you go take me down.
And that's what happened.
Come on, man. And you said you're a brother from another mother, so you a flip-flop from me. You opposite. I ain't gonna let you take me the opposite way.
That's not my intention at all, brother.
I know.
I'm here to
I know.
support you.
But we at 10 o'clock, and I don't like to be on the line for 5 hours.
Hey, can we do 30 more minutes this time, E-Man?
Okay, let me
Just this time.
Let me find out from everybody else, cause hey, y'all want to do 30 more minutes or should I
I'm
what
good.
I normally do?
All right, Fox is
I'm
in.
good.
Great.
Give me
I'm in.
Give me about 6 yes, and we'll keep going on this.
Okay, I'm gonna add some people in right now. If I have your permission, brother E-Man. I'm gonna bring some people in. Is that okay?
Hey, don't be bringing the army in, man. We only got come on, man.
Hey, in this intermission, E-Man, I wanna hear your beautiful voice, man. I really love to hear you sing.
I got a song today. Now you're gonna make me have to make up one. Okay.
That's right.
I'm gonna make up one about the extending of time then.
All right, hey, that's good news.
Do y'all want me to go a little longer? Do y'all want me to go a little farther? We can do it together. Together. Do you want me to go longer? And we can talk for a little bit. We can sing a little bit. But I'm tired of.
Hey, E-Man, we got 6 people in who said they want to stay in.
I only see 3.
Wait. We got Winston 777. We got Sierra. We got Matt TV. We got me. We got Fox. That's 5.
Okay, so we gotta talk about something. We gotta keep this going then, man.
All right, beautiful. Thank you, E-Man.
Hey, check this out.
First time.
Hey, guys, you know that
Yes.
video I just did about the CERN thing? Hey, you can use that, man. Cause like you said, you didn't.
Okay.
And a lot of people probably didn't. I don't know how many subscribers you got, but I'm only popping only 1,200. So
Yeah, I don't have a lot.
a lot of people need to, let that be known, man.
Yeah. That's a good one on that CERN one.
Yeah. Man, anybody got any questions? Because I've been talking to the guests for a minute. I ain't even talked to y'all. Give me a question. Give me any comments. Give me something that you've been going through this week. Something that you've seen. I'm 40 and been in this since 35. Are you okay? That's good. Well, okay, what was your first thing that you seen? It's 5 years. That means you're a vet. You should have seen the first one. Any more questions? I need something. Lots of trolls. Okay. I tell people this all the time, man. I know a lot of people say, man, if you ain't no Mandela effect, go on about your business. I tell them the opposite, man. If you ain't about the Mandela effect, I hope something I say will prick you, man, because this ain't a game. This ain't funny. This ain't nothing to play with. We dealing with folks that's messing with stuff that they claim to be hotter than the sun. That means we got something that can burn a hole in our planet at any time. They saying they got this thing that's colder than the space. So what if they blow up something? Then we all gonna be frying. And so this ain't something to play with. It's like you ever heard that saying? If you don't want to get burned, don't put your hand in the fire. And see, this is what they're doing. They're putting their hands in the fire. And I don't know if it's gonna be us to be burned or them to be burned.
I say fight fire with fire. Learn about your enemy. Learn their movements. And then you stay one step ahead of the game.
Look at you. You need to go to the army.
Hey, did you know that CERN, you know that Shiva thing they got out there?
Yeah.
Did you notice its arms getting less?
I didn't. You know what? I haven't looked lately. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, because how many arms that Shiva's supposed to have? Do you remember?
Not offhand. I know it was.
I remember 8.
It was 4. I think it was It was on each side, I know.
Well, I remember 8, then 6, and now she's got 4 arms. Just 2 folded in and 2 sticking out.
I know it was 4. And you know what? Maybe that's a countdown.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Maybe that's a countdown. So, hey, I'm gonna start watching that. Mandela Effect is a glitch. What you mean a glitch? Because I did see a video earlier this week. I didn't report on it, but I seen this man video where he was showing the sun, and it looked like when you look up in the sky, it had lights.
I saw that.
It had lines in it, and it looked like a LCD screen or something like that. I don't know if anybody else seen that, but I did see that, and maybe that's got to do with the Blue Beam project.
Blue Beam.
Yeah. So I know something is going on because, like I tell people, I know the Bible said we're gonna have a new heaven and a new earth, and I don't know if this is it, because I can understand you changing the product, I can understand you changing logos, but I can't understand you moving the continent. And when South America moved 33 degrees, that's a lot of rock.
And it moved how much? 33 degrees?
It looks like it's about 33 degrees.
That number keeps coming up too.
And so, and even yesterday I did a live show in my car where my car has the digital compass, and I have a old water compass with there's analog. It ain't even analog. It's just water. And when I held my compass up to the direction I was going with the clock on my mirror saying west, my compass was saying northwest. So it was off 33 degrees. And so everybody was like, man, why is the compass off 33 degrees? So I don't know if that's with the magnetic field or we're in different directions, and the computers can compensate for the error. But I know
I have to look into that. That's pretty cool.
But I do know when I drive down Chicago Expressway, the Sears Tower look way far left now. It used to be on the damn ram. You can see the Sears Tower straight up and down the middle, and now it's not that way. It's like all the way on the left side, and the poles are shifting. Yeah, they might be shifting. And you know what? A lot of people don't do this, but I do this because I'm a very good person that can pick up when you trying to hide a message into something. Haven't y'all noticed all the movies are talking about parallel universes, alternate realities, portals, and stuff like that. So these are pumped out information. And that's why I told my wife I'm getting rid of Netflix, because Netflix is whoever who owns Netflix now, I think it's probably the government. They're pumping out what they want to pump out, because I don't see no regular movies on that no more. Everything original. They got a few little crumbs in the middle, but most of it is their stuff or remade cartoons.
Do I have your permission to speak?
Who is this?
Do I have your permission to speak?
Not as long as you don't throw me off rail, go ahead.
No, I'm good. I want to talk about the TV though. I want to recommend. Do you think you can live your life without a TV, without turning it on, or using Netflix or anything like that?
Well, you know, I can. I don't want to. There's a difference from can and want to. Look, I can. I'm not a crackhead where I'm addicted to it. If you turn it off, I'm gonna go through convulsions. But do I want to? It's just like, I think that's what's going on with the Mandela effect. People can see, but they don't want to. They don't want to see because they rather be ignorant, because they say, well, if I can't do nothing, I'd rather a rock hit me in the head and kill me than know a rock about to hit and I can duck. and get saved, or it might hit me anyway. So what's the purpose? And so that's what I think going on with most of the denials of the Mandela effect. It's not per se they just stupid. They just don't want to know because, and I can understand it because if I told you you're gonna die tomorrow, you'll be like mad in the mug. You'll be like, what the? Why you tell me that?
Oh man. Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. Because E-Man, I need you to walk me through what's supposed to happen after you do pass away. What are you supposed to do? Do you know about that?
Okay, let me tell you, man. See, I know what you're doing, but I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna go down as far as I feel like. But no, this is what happens. A lot of people don't understand. Everything is a continuous. We never live or die. It's no death or life. I mean, it's life, but not the way we think. And death is almost like it's like a transformation from a shell that's not good to a new shell that works. You know how you can take something and upgrade something else. You can take a RAM out of an old computer. That don't mean that old computer still works, but it still has some good inside. And so transfer that old stuff to the inside, but that old stuff, the other computer can't recognize the memory of those stuff. And so
that's a good comparison.
I told you, I got you, man. Oh, you trying to make me think too good. Man, come on, man. You turning me to a philosopher up in here. But
so I just have one other question, Ed. So after you pass away, if they say, if you see an image of somebody maybe in your family that passed away, say, hey, come over here. Come on, go in this white light over here. Come on over in here. We gonna help you out. What should I do? Have you ever heard of that?
The best thing to do now is go to that light. And I'm telling you, it ain't about to be pretty. I tell people any day, that's why I do the Mandela effect. The government don't scare me. Take me out. I don't care. I ain't got to go through stuff that's about to happen. And if that's the case, let me go. Let me go on and have fun, because I don't know what truth it is, because I ain't never been to the light. But people that say they had near-death experience, a lot of them don't want to come back. And so for what I know that's going on, and don't call me an end of the world kind of nut, but I'm telling you, what they, especially with this timeline stuff, these portals, I don't think we're gonna make it another 100 years. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna make it 100 years, because either we gonna kill ourselves, or either the robots gonna kill us. Because anytime you build something that have a better, greater capacity in thinking, a greater capacity in strength, able to be self-aware and duplicate themselves, you ain't doing nothing but creating another race. And if this race thinks they more superior than you, what stops them from taking you out?
That's very insightful, E-Man. But I think you got off track a bit.
I know.
We're talking about the white light.
I did that on purpose.
Should you go in?
I told you
not.
I gave you a perfect example. I said go in. I just had some extra stuff to put on top of that cake. I ain't just want to leave the ice in there. I wanted to put some nuts on there.
That sounds delicious. You've been eating from the tree of life like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, tree of knowledge.
You know what? We wasn't allowed to do that, but we got good. Well, no, I just thought about that. But anybody have any other questions? Hey, man, guy, you come in anytime you want, man. Hey.
I was just thinking about that going to the light, and we talk about it in terms of just visual, but I know there's more to it than visual. There's senses that we don't even understand, but there's also a knowing.
Yeah.
And when you're there, you'll know.
Yeah. I mean, see, that's why I tell people, man. And the only reason a lot of people say, well, why are you saying reincarnation? Because some of the stuff I know, I don't know why I know, but I know. It's just like some of the stuff that my wife, something happened. Her sister did something to her feet real bad. And she got a real bad fever. And it was like, oh man, she about to something wrong. I said, I don't know how I knew. I said, the reason why she's getting the fever is because her body is working hard to try to repair that damage that just happened. And they say, you ain't no doctor. Why we go to the doctor and the doctor say the exact same thing I said. I don't know how I knew, but I didn't know. And just like my wife said, when I'm asleep, I'm talking in all kinds of languages in multiple settings. One, she don't know what language I'm talking in. Another time, I'm telling like I'm talking to some politicians or something. And so I believe that's my past just reflecting on itself without me being aware of it. And a lot of people say, well, if you reincarnated and I got to just tell you, it's no ending. Some of this is, some people may get a brand new start, but majority of the people are just do-overs, either do-overs or continuations.
Why do you have to do why you have to do it over?
Maybe you didn't get it right the first time.
Get what right the first time?
Or you got it right, but you haven't finished the job.
Says who?
Says, I ain't letting you. You can't bait me into that, man.
We're making progress. All I can say, we are making progress. You are developing beautifully, E-Man. I'm so excited. I'm excited to see your development.
And so
from now.
And like I said, man, it's when I read Genesis, that opened my mind. It opened my mind because I didn't just listen to the pastor. I read for myself. And I think I did a video about that, so I ain't gonna go into long. But what made me know that this is not new, including what we're going through, is because when God made all them people before Adam, because it's right there. I don't know why people go past it like they didn't see it. But before he made Adam, he said, let us make man in our image. And so he made a whole lot of folks. And then he made some more folks in his own image. Then he made Adam and Eve. And he said it was giants in them days. And so lately, I've been seeing this floating around the news that they digging up these big giant heads with these big skeletons and footprints. And so I said, well, it's just the story of the Bible just fulfilling itself. And so for you that's always trying to take me there, proof is being shown every day. You just have to be able to see it, or do you want to see it? Like I said earlier.
That's a really good point. Now, let me put this into perspective for you, E-Man. Do I have your permission?
Depending on where you're going with it.
Okay, so I'm going to go this. Let's say we take one of those undiscovered tribes people from the Amazon rainforest that they always be talking about, people who's never been in contact with modern humanity. Let's take one of those guys or those people who's never been indoctrinated, never had the word of the Bible beat into their head by the Sunday school teacher, spanked into the body by your mother, who was already indoctrinated as well. Let's say we take someone who have no clue about religion or anything like that, and we tell them to read this and give them their impression. Now, let's say a crazy bearded old white dude wearing a bathrobe did something to you.
You can't never be on a radio show. Your story be so long. Come on, make it short.
Okay. So in that book, when I discovered it and I broke free, here's a list of things that I found that don't make sense once I started getting rid of that old programming, that beat in your head indoctrination by your parents and their parents and all. You know, it was done for a purpose. But here's a list of things that I found in there when I took myself away from all the sugar coating and covering up.
Give me 5.
Number 1, there's a sense of your life being held hostage. If you don't do this, I'm gonna do this to you, right?
I heard that one already.
Second, there's extortion and threatening. You got to get into a relationship with me and do these 3 things for me. Sounds like a really immature being, right?
Yeah, I heard that one. Next one.
So here we go. He said, now I'm gonna need you to take a bath, and I'm gonna need you to suffocate and drown in that water for just a little bit. It's called baptizing. It won't take long. That sounds like a sadistic proclivity for getting off on your suffering and pain.
Okay, go
And
get
he said, now you need to cover yourself with this blood over here. You see this blood? This blood came from my dead son. You ask him, what happened to your son? Oh, I let a bunch of people kill him so you could be free of your sins. What sins? Oh, you was born with it. Everyone was born with it. But if you cover yourself with my dead son's blood, you're going to be all right.
Okay.
Now, clearly, this sounds like a framed setup.
Okay, next one.
Just because you're born. And a combination of grotesque rituals and occult rituals, right? Putting blood. What's all this preoccupation with blood anyway? Well, let's move on.
Okay, that's it.
And when you get hungry for my attention,
I said 5. Hold on, 5.
okay,
Isn't
I'm gonna
it
need you to
funny
eat
that
my dead
in
son's flesh.
Bearstein,
And
I was just gonna say,
blood.
in
Okay, here we go with the
Bearstein
blood thing
Bears,
again.
you have a blood stain now.
Really? Really?
Okay, you know what? I told you I wasn't gonna let you take me there.
So we're advocating spiritual
wait,
cannibalism
wait.
with this blood stuff.
Let me answer your question here, and I'm gonna just give you the real up on this one. Everything have order. Everything has consequences. Everything have reward.
Are you talking about karma?
Everything. If you sleep good at night, you have a better morning. If you eat good food, you'll be healthy. If you eat bad food, you'll be non-healthy. If you go to school, you will learn, you might get a job. But if you don't go to school, your chances are very slim. Everything have consequences. What your argument is, you wonder why the consequences. You don't have the right to ask that question.
Says who?
Everything has a consequence. Because the rules, you might not like the rules, or you might
Who made
not
the rules?
like the consequences. If you don't like the consequences, then don't do the problem. See, because let me explain something to you. Let me say, him dying for our sin. It wasn't he.
What sins? How do we get this sin?
We got the sins because the devil. It's like a chess game, and I hate to say it like that. I've been saying it like that. The devil and God is playing chess.
Why are they playing chess? Why are you playing chess with an enemy?
Because you know why?
It sounds like a businessman and mafia type relationship.
Well,
you let them tempt your son and all this, and then whoever don't believe in you,
it's not.
you send them down into to be tortured by them. That definitely sounds like a mafia type relationship.
But wait a minute, hold on, wait. I don't know why. I do know why. Because he wants to be like his daddy. Just like if you had a son, your son 9 times 10 want to be like you. But what do you tell him? Don't be like me, be better than me. And so when God made the first people, he allowed his son to be an input. And his input say, I'm going to do it better than you. And so from that point on, what do your parents say? Go ahead, try. That don't mean that they're not your parent. He's just trying to outwit his daddy. And so he say, I bet you what you created, since you destroyed what we created, I bet what you think you created, I can make them turn their back on you.
So I gotta apologize. I gotta apologize to you. We need to get back to the point of all this, which is if you take away the indoctrinated beliefs and the social programming that was beaten into our heads when we were young by our grandmothers and the people in church and all that, you take all that away,
you're trying to
read
get away from
that book and make your own decisions about it. How would you feel?
Away from my explanation, because you're trying to insinuate something. I'm trying to give you an explanation, and sometimes my explanation has to be detailed because when you don't like the details that I'm going after, you try to.
I love everything you're saying. Ian.
I see that, but I think about that. But let me go a little bit farther, and so that's the reason. I can't. If somebody created me, matter of fact, if you created an invention, you created this computer, and this computer telling you what to do, you're the creator. Computer say, well, I know you created me, but why you gotta hit on me so hard? Wait, hold on, who you think you is? I made you. I created you. I got this metal, put it together, put some processors in you, and that's how you became that computer you are. You can't tell me I can't type you.
Where's the proof?
Man, take a look at Job 38, because you just basically gave the same thing that Job 38 says.
All right, now see, now you're making me pull out the Bible, Lord Jesus. Job 38. Now, you know, we on the line, so I can't just pull out Job 38 without letting everybody else see Job 38.
Save it for later.
You pretty much summed
Make a
it
mental
up.
note.
We only got 2 minutes.
You summed it up.
So we gonna check out this Job 38. I'll go past the 30. Hold on. Let me go Job. Where we go? Job 38. What?
Just the whole chapter is what you just said, basically.
Okay, we're gonna read this. It ain't nothing that means it ain't nothing wrong with reading the word. And so let me share my screen. And
What if I told you that nobody creates you?
Hold on.
Everything exists eternally and infinitely. There is no one above the all.
Let's read this and then we'll come back to that. Hold on. All right. All right. Now, one of y'all good readers, because I ain't say I'm the best reader in the world, read that.
I got the NIV pulled up on mine, but it's pretty close to what you got.
My screen. So I think I got it.
Okay. Then the Lord answered Job out of a whirlwind and said, who is this that... Oh, lost it. That darkeneth counsel by words without knowledge. Gird up thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee an answer. Where were you? It's hard for me. This is King James, right?
Yeah.
Wast thou? Is that mine? Oh shoot!
What you do? Look, mute your.
You hear me ringing?
No. Mute your camera, so you don't flag. You don't flag back.
All right. Where wast thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? Declare if you have understanding. Who hath stretched a line upon it, whereupon the foundations thereof are fastened, and who has laid the cornerstone thereof? When the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted. Or who shut up the sea with the doors, when it brake forth, as if it had issued out of the womb? When I made the cloud the garment thereof, and the thick darkness, and the swaddling band for it. King James is difficult. And break up for it my decreed place. Essentially, God's just saying, Job, you're a guy, you're a dude, I created you, but you're trying to figure out everything. And I've made all this, and it's just a little beyond you. Mm-hmm. He's telling Job, he's kind of putting Job in the proper perspective that there's a lot of things Job's just not going to understand, even though Job kind of demands to know. He just can't, because he's just not in that place to understand all these things. Mm-hmm. And God's just saying, look, I created all this stuff. You weren't around when I did this. You're never going to understand it at the same perspective.
Is he?
So he's kind of just telling him, you got to trust me now. You got to put your trust in me.
Yeah.
Because I know what's best. And the whole chapter's kind of... telling
And
Job.
see, that's
Remember,
what I'm trying to get my boy
Yeah.
to understand. I understand you want to know all the answers and why.
I already know it all.
Some of the answers.
I forgot. I'm sorry, E-Man. When I was telling you my story, I forgot to tell you. I used to believe in your religion for over 10 years. I was reading the Bible front and back, King James Version, New World Version, all that version. I knew more than the pastors knew. So that's how I'm able to pick apart what's going on here and see it for what it really is. In a normal, healthy universe, E-Man, please listen to me for this one statement. In a normal, healthy universe, there is no one above the all. All beings exist equally, and they share and create as co-creators. There are no one above the all. The beings who hijack this universe
Let me help you out.
make that plan, and that's why it is the way it is now. But there is no one above the all. They want you to think it is.
Let me help you out.
But there is none. Not in the normal universe.
I know what. Let me help you out that way. That way, you can understand where I'm coming from. I know some of the stuff that preachers teach, or people say, they do it just for their own agenda, and so I don't know where you came from. I don't know what church you came from.
I have no agenda.
No, not you.
I broke free.
Not you.
And now, yeah, okay.
Not you, but where.
Okay.
Whatever happened, whatever document. Because see, some people use the word for their own benefits. Some people use it to get rich. Some people twist the word. Some people bend the word. Some people try to, like you said, make you do what they want you to do and obey what they want to have control over you. But see, this is where I had to disagree. And I'm going to tell you why. I know him for myself, not because I was forced to. I'm going to tell you, I was in a church where they hollered, they screamed, they danced, and I played the keyboard.
Yes, and they called you a cuckoo.
But wait. But did I scream? Did I holler? Did I jump around and run around like my chicken is? No. You know why? Because I determined for myself, I will not play this game. I will be real with him, and if he show me him, I will know he's true. I was in church for 13 years, and until I said, God, I want to see you for you. I know this mess, all of these talking in tongues together, everybody singing in tongues like it's a game, that ain't you. Show me you, God, because I don't want to play games with you. And you know what happened? Not in a church. I was at somebody else's house, and I was saying, thank you, God, asking him, God, I need to see something from you so I can know I'm not being boo-boo the fool, just doing what everybody else do because I want to follow protocol. And so as I begin to say, thank you, Jesus, I begin to hear another voice. In between me saying, thank you, Jesus, only 3 people in the room. So there's 3 people in the room, you know their voice by now. But I'm hearing a 4th voice that I know ain't nobody walk through this door. And I keep hearing these sounds. And I say, who's making these sounds? I open my eyes. We got our eyes closed. So I want to see who making the sounds. I know ain't nobody walked in here. And so I open my eyes, and guess what I see? Myself making the sound. In between me saying, thank you, Jesus. Now, once I realized it was me speaking in a language that I had no idea what I was saying, I couldn't shut it down. I wanted to because I didn't know what it was. But God said, that's your proof.
You've invited those entities into your mind and your body during that time.
No, wasn't nobody speaking in tongues. We were just praying to go home for safety. And I was thanking God for eating some barbecue chicken. I wasn't in no prayer revival or we gonna
hold on, E-Man.
I loved hearing your testimony. It's awesome. I love both you guys. Let's
Thank you, man. I'm sorry for holding you so long, man.
no, you feel free to email me anytime, and just all I can say is God bless.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Fox.
And so
All right.
and so that's how I know, not because I was told or I was indoctrinated or I was made or I was forced. It was because he spoke through me without me making him. And I'm gonna tell people, they ask me, what did it feel like? It didn't feel
Sounds like possession.
it didn't feel like nothing. It didn't feel, I didn't feel a thing. It was like natural. No feelings, no tingling, no nothing. So when you tell me, how do I let people indoctrinate me with things or force me? I didn't get forced. God chose that. He know I wasn't gonna be a person behind the mask just doing what everybody else do. And so I can understand your problem with that. But look, man, I'm gonna tell you because I like you.
Thank you, man.
Don't.
I love you.
I really like you.
Unconditionally.
I love you too, man. Don't. You know the truth, and don't let your denial. Don't let your denial be detrimental. I understand your cluelessness or your wonder. No, God will tell you. Only thing you have to do is just ask him for himself. You go to him. Don't let nobody tell you. Don't let me tell you. You ask him. Say, God, I don't know. I don't think it is a you. But just in case it might be a you, let me know. And then when you get serious you for yourself, then you'll understand where I'm coming from. You can't understand from my testimony because it sounds just like a story, but you had to do just like I did.
I did. I did for over 10 years. Better than everybody.
I was ready.
I knew it front and back.
I was ready to throw in the towel because I didn't feel what they was playing with. So I said, you know what, God? If I don't feel you, I'm out of here because this is baloney. And that's when he said, when you get ready and you want to ask me a question, I will let you know.
You have to break that habit, brother.
And so
you got to break the habit.
I'm telling you,
You're almost there, man.
I
see your development, and I won't leave your side. I'll be with you to the end of the line, man.
Just
I'm telling you, you gotta use your common sense. Use your common sense now.
Look, I'm gonna tell you just like this.
Yep.
Just like this. Just try it. You know, have you ever had a candy bar or something somebody wanted to eat? I know you tried it and it tasted funny the last time, but trust me, you try to eat it a different way, you'll taste it a different way. Because it was bitter the first time, that's because whoever was making it didn't make it right. Didn't explain or didn't come to the core of you. And so just try it. If you don't like it, give it. Ain't nobody say you stuck with it, but just try it, man.
I did. 10 years of my life.
You tried the nasty.
Gone. Restricted.
You tried.
Couldn't do anything.
You tried the nasty plate. Try a good plate. Try something different. Go at a different angle.
I did.
Have you ever heard it's more than one way to skin a cat? Because you couldn't fry.
Why you gotta skin a cat? Why are you skinning the cat? Why you hurting the animals, man?
I'm just saying. You know how many people. Some people can't fry chicken in a pot. They don't know how. Because they don't know how, they don't mean they can't fry it. They just can't fry it in that pot. They have to take it and put it in a deep fry because they don't know how to put it in the pot. They don't even know when it's done. They don't even know when to turn it over. And so because you had a 10-year waste of your time, how you look at it, a waste of time.
Well,
And I
I'll
understand
tell
it.
you that if I still believed in that, I'll be right there, right in the same position, still
No,
where
that's
you
what I'm
are,
saying.
E-Man.
No, you
Still
have to
living
take
in
it.
that city,
You
still
have
suffering,
no. You have to go at it another
still not living to my potential,
angle.
which
That's
I've reached and
but wait a minute, wait a minute.
succeeded.
How you know God didn't make you reach it a different way?
Because I am sovereign.
You can be sovereign. What you mean sovereign?
That means that in a normal, healthy universe, E-Man, there's no one above the all.
Okay.
Nothing created you. You don't owe anything to nobody.
Now see, watch this. I'm gonna tell you, in your philosophy, I'm gonna tell you you're wrong. And the only reason I'm gonna tell you wrong, because your mom and daddy was in there humping. So if they
I don't
wasn't
understand
in there
where you're taking that, bud.
If they wasn't up in there humping, you wouldn't be up here pumping.
You know, you're right.
So
They did dump me into this body in the hopes that I wouldn't succeed
had to
because
put
of my skin color.
somebody
But
had
I
to
broke free, and yeah, I changed. So they tried. They dumped me in the middle of hell itself. The
Like
next
I
step
say,
close to a war zone.
like I
South
said,
Side, Chicago, Illinois.
you know where I come from. You know I try to keep it real with
But
everybody.
I got out of that.
And look, I ain't trying to beat you. You try to break free of doctrination, and I've been did that. I'm not indoctrined. I'm not.
Every time you repeat those verses from the Bible, it's telling of kind of brainwashing. But they've been doing this for centuries, for generations. It's not your fault, E-Man. You
I'm
just
not-
have to learn to break free.
Let me tell you something. Though. Let me tell you something. It's only brainwashed if you wanted to be brainwashed. That's only if you weak-minded. Person like me, even with the Mandela effect, I look at things not to be brainwashed. I look at things for information. If that information is good enough for me to use, I'm going to use it. When I read the Bible, I don't read it for indoctrination. I read it for information. Most of the stuff before the Bible changes, most of the stuff in the Bible gives you a good roadmap of how it is to live good and just to be good. What bad thing to say but to love your brother? That's a good thing. I can use that real good. What say? Don't bear false witness. Don't kill. All of that's good stuff. So if you want to indoctrinate, you say, well, do what you want to do. As long as you give me some ties, you free. And so,
Yeah. Well,
the Bible.
all I'm asking you, E-Man, is it'll be a good idea to keep your eyes open and try not to pacify or sugarcoat it or reinterpret it. The fact that you even need to interpret and go an extra mile.
I wasn't gonna
with
let
that
you
book,
take me
it
there.
should already be ringing an alarm in your head.
Take me that far, but see, you done made me go over 44 minutes,
But we had a good discussion.
and that ain't normal to me. And I like you because
I love you. If I was there, I'd give you a big hug and kiss you on your forehead.
And see, I like you too. And so we can disagree and still be agreeable. And so
That's right.
I ain't letting you move me.
My intention is not to move you, E-Man, but for you to use discretion, discernment, instinct, intuition, and awareness. Make the decisions on your own. Once I see you making decisions on your own,
let me tell you
that's
something.
that's great for everybody.
I bet you won't hear this from no other person that believer.
Okay.
I've been knew that the universe is more than just us.
Oh, okay.
I know in this universe, God didn't create aliens. God said there is no God before him. He didn't say there is no God. He said there is none before him. His creation belongs to him. Their creation belongs to them. And so you ain't gonna never hear nobody else say that. But I'm here on this channel to tell you, I'm here to tell you that his creation in human form is his masterpiece. Now, the aliens and other beings that maybe exist after them, they had their own masterpiece. Because I know for a fact, ain't nobody that's an alien look like us. Because they done found aliens, and because they tell you every day how they approximately look. We just think it's movies. But why do you think every movie has the same form of alien. If it was just a figure of imagination, wouldn't people imagine aliens looking somewhere, some kind of else way? And so,
it's called The Truth in Plain Sight.
and yeah, and
They
so
cover it up to deceive
and
you,
so
so
don't
you'll
tell.
never
I'm
know.
not
But
telling
it's
you God.
putting the truth in plain
I'm not
sight.
telling you God created the universe, because the Bible don't say that. The Bible says He created heaven and earth, not the.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Thank you for that. That's right.
And so,
So that means whoever he is, he don't have dominion over everything else. It's just this planet.
right, He just have dominion on his.
Whatever it is.
He is just like I don't have.
That's a really good point. Thank you for saying that, E-Man. That's a really good one.
In your house, I didn't create your house, but if I built my own house, that's my dominion. Your dominion is yours. So I control my house, and you control your house.
That's good news. That's good news.
You taking me
You
there?
are making some progress. We are still inside of your world, just like I told you a few weeks ago. You have to enter into somebody's world in order to lead them out of it. And you're leading yourself out now. This is amazing, E-Man. Thank you. This is beautiful. I knew when I saw this opening in you, and I saw you talking about Mandela effects and frequencies. I said, man, I got to help this guy stop mixing that oil in his water like that. You know, one doesn't cause the other. One isn't created by the other. Those two separate things. But
I tell you, I don't know if
you're doing it on your own now. That's good news.
But I've been at these sentiments. You just didn't know it. I think I gave you that message. I think it was in the morning. You probably wasn't there. I said, no matter what he say, he ain't gonna knock me from believing in my Lord though.
Hey, E-Man, Blind Truth is here. I gotta talk to this guy as well. He wants to get into the chat. Blind Truth is back. You remember that, brother?
Oh yeah. Blind Truth, you know, we over our time. y'all making me stay up. Oh, hey. Why y'all come in so late? Blind Truth, you want to get in, man, for a couple of minutes, man.
Hey, send them the link, E-Man.
Y'all making me stay too late.
I gotta talk to him about them 30 past lives he was talking about in the other stream. He said he'd been here over 30 times. I need to talk to him about that.
I ain't letting you convert everybody, man.
I have no intention of doing any of that. I just want to help you use your own discretion, discernment, instinct, awareness
I'm gonna save this link
to make your own decisions.
I'm gonna let y'all know this link is going to be temporary because I'm out of here at 11:10.
Okay. Thank you so much, E-Man, though, for giving us your time and space now. I think a lot of people might benefit from hearing us talk. You know, you don't want everyone to agree with everything you say. You got to use some kind of common sense.
Man, how y'all doing, man? And so if anybody want to just chime in, yeah, I give y'all a little open door for a second. The only thing I ask for y'all to do is keep it peaceful.
That's right. Respect E-Man's channel.
Hey, why you telling people you eat some stuff? It's all right, but everybody want to know that.
What's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing today, man?
I'm good,
nice
man.
to meet you, man.
Hey, I'm doing good. Hey, now you know I ain't gonna let you be saying all that because I think it remember your name, so it's already got you on mute. But I'm gonna unmute you. You just know I know your mouth. You know who I'm talking to too.
I shall be completely copacetic. I shall not say anything wrong. I am very sorry for my behavior in past streams.
Now, I was told you ain't Russian. You just like to talk that way.
That is a fucking lie. No one in this community.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. See that? I did that on purpose. You messed up already.
I am sorry. It is my Russian mouth. This is how we talk. I will try
funny.
not to.
If
you
don't
slow down
on the vodka, it's the vodka, man.
It will not happen. If you don't challenge me, it will not happen.
Hey, welcome to the stream, Yakov. I've been listening to your input as well. Welcome.
Hey, So it's,
Hello, I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, I heard somebody say, "Oh, I need to talk to Blind Truth about the 30 lies he was talking about."
That's right. That's really interesting, man. Hey, let
Yeah.
E-Man give us the permission though. E-Man, do we have permission to hear from Blind Truth?
y'all know I just gave a stipulation how much time. So if you can sum that up within 2 minutes, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
All right. So it's on me, right? Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. So when I say I've been here before and I did all this before, it's evident, you know what I'm saying, through deja vu. I don't really necessarily believe in past lives or reincarnation or like, oh, well, you do bad, you'll come back as a cockroach. No, I believe that we live these same lives over and over and over until we get it right. You got to get your circumstances, and whatever you got to do, you're going to live your same existence over and over and over until you ascend, until you get it right. That's the only way that it could be a test. You don't get a test, fail a test, get another test, a completely different test with a completely different experience, and you fail that test and you're gonna be judged. That don't resonate with me. It's just
That
Okay.
is like the Matrix. Yes, he does it over and over again until he changes it at the very end. He resets it.
Hmm.
Man, see, I told
right.
you I believe in continuations, but I think the continuations how we think is not the same. We don't have any inkling on what we were or how we were, but we have some residue information. I think I gave that analogy earlier.
Yep.
We just gets the RAM.
That's
We don't
my
get
bad,
the
man. That's the deja vu. That's the deja vu, and that's you experiencing. I met this person before, and the person like, no, you never met me, man. I know I met you before. Or you meet someone within 2 minutes, you become to your whole life. It's still
Okay,
there. It's in
Blind
your
Truth.
DNA. I'm listening.
Yeah, I got a question for you then about what you mentioned about you got to do it over and over again. I just want you to listen to me real quick about this perception that I have.
You know what? You
And
only
tell
got
me what you feel.
I know what you about.
So, what if I told you, just as an example, that the Bible and all of this that was created was to trick you when you die. And when you go into the past life, you see those images that you've been presented on all your life on the TV and the pictures in the church. They take the shape and form of those beings. And they tell you all this about doing this over again. They erase your memories and dump you in a body that they select that would match your spiritual signature so that you don't you rise up and actually try to break them down. What if I told you that was all created just so you had to keep coming down here because they use our energy, they use our spiritual essence to feed themselves, and in order to keep them here, they have to fool you this way.
Okay.
How do you feel if you heard that?
I heard that theory before, so that's not the first time that I had to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, hold on, E-Man, I got him. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't knock it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't knock gravity. I mean, like at the end of the day, we just sharing theories. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I do believe that Christ, like take Christ for example, he broke the matrix. You get what I'm saying? Like, he ascended. He set the example. We had other people to ascend and set the example before, but way before we came, thousand years before. So they understood. Now the manipulators on this realm, the people who want to be in power, still want to be in power on this realm, are teaching people certain dogmas that had nothing to do with the whole ascension process in the religion to begin with from the beginning. So of course, yeah. If you still caught up inside that dogma, or you caught up in believing, like I meet a lot of Catholics. They're a little arrogant or whatever, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a student of history first, so I understand how a lot of different things play in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the way back from the Sumerian times to the Egyptians, to the Grecians, to the Romans. So I understand the controllers have always been the same. So of course that would be, you know what I'm saying, a issue to the untrained mind or the unlearned soul. But being that I know how to differentiate between the two, between the truth and the lies, you know what I'm saying? So I know that all truth, that they wouldn't put something in your face if it didn't have truth to it, but they're going to use it to manipulate you and to make you think that the way that they saying is exactly the way that it is. So I can see that. I can believe if a Buddhist die, he goes and he sees Buddha and he thinks, you know what I'm saying, XYZ. Like, I understand that we are connected to the source, the ultimate source. We are made in his image. That says a lot. We have that light inside of
E-Man, can you hear me? What's up?
How you doing?
E-Man, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Or something happened. I don't know. Everybody just got muted. I think Blind Truth is muted. You got to unmute him.
Oh no.
Oh, I got it. I'm unmuted now. I don't know what happened.
You muted yourself. What are you doing?
I didn't mute myself.
That's
that
was
truth,
strange.
man.
Yeah,
They try to stop that. They try to stop that, man. I'm telling you.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. But you're really close, Blind Truth. I must say, there's nothing that I can really say to you for any purpose. I think you're gonna find out on your own. You're gonna finally like hit that final, step. But yeah, just wanna you gotta give you credit for that, Blind Truth. You're really close. You're probably the closest black person to this information other than myself. So I must say, keep moving forward, brother.
Yeah, man.
That's how I do.
You're real close. That's amazing.
I'm trying to get to the butterfly effect, inception, deja vu time travel level, man. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's the level I'm trying to get to right now, man.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. You do it just fine the way you are, man. That's beautiful.
So give me your email.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Blind Truth. We've been going real long today with E-Man. We got to a good discussion, but this time.
Hey, y'all keep talking. I got somebody else want to get in, but they called my phone. Keep talking.
All right.
All right. Well, first, thank you, E-Man, for pushing it so long. That's really nice of you and generous of you. But yeah, Blind Truth, I'm actually, in synchronicity with you. I had a few questions for you if you did happen to pop in on this stream before. But I think, those questions aren't necessary. But yeah, I want to hear more about what you've been figuring out, though, Blind Truth.
It's like I took all the signs and all the symbols and stuff that were presented to me as a child, and I just used discretion towards them. Like I don't have no issues with say like people worshiping the cross or whatever. Like that's your experience. You got to do whatever you got to do with it. But for me to understand that if this was the instrument of torture or death for this person that reached this Christ consciousness, you know what I'm saying, that holds no relevance in my mind. Okay, so when I read in the Bible where it says no graven images or do this or don't worship this, don't worship that, it's not because it's bad, it's because it's third dimensional, it's lower frequency. We from the beginning we were greater than that. So anything that you see, anything that you see or you can feel, you can touch out here is just an illusion. So why would you worship the illusion? You see what I'm saying? Like from like I give all praise and all glory to the creator. Like when I pray and I praise, I speak to the creator of the universe. I try to tap into the source, the creator of everything, good and evil. I need direct line to the creator. I feel like you can't go wrong with that. Even like with people, a lot of people pray to Jesus in Jesus' name and all that. I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But from my understanding, from me reading what was in that book, because I did all my hours in church, man, every Sunday, 13 years straight, didn't miss one. And I noticed it was a lot of scriptures that were being skipped. And in the time the disciples tried to praise Jesus as a person, don't praise me, praise the creator, the Father. That's in me. That's within all of us though. See, that show you right there the dogmas and the pitfall that man put there. I didn't know what I'm saying.
Hey, Blind Truth, we gotta address some of the people in the comment section.
I didn't block you. I don't know what happened.
Hey.
Hold on for a second. I didn't block him. One of y'all blocked him because I didn't block nobody.
I don't block. All right, I'm not a moderator.
No. We don't have that. We don't have that capability on our end.
Him. Oh Lord Jesus.
But yeah, I want to mention to the people in the comment sections. Give me a second, E-Man. that they're saying that I may be an atheist or something, but I'm not. I'm not.
Let
I
me.
just don't use the word God
You
to
can't use that
describe
word. I
that
mean,
source. Yeah, yeah,
do
yeah,
people know
yeah.
the
But
do
yeah, I'm
people
not an
know where that
atheist.
word came from? Do you know what a God and the Lord is?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? That gives no essence to the Creator. You see what I'm saying? Even in
Mm.
Matthew, when he said, "Teach me how to pray," the first thing he said was, okay, you address your Creator as our
Wait, hold
Father."
on, Blind Truth.
Wait. Do anybody know how to unblock somebody? Because I didn't block him, and I don't know how he got blocked.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know. He might just be trolling, man. Cause I can't block anyone.
And I was talking on the phone with somebody, trying to get them into the line.
Hey, Yakov, can you hear us? If you can't, send a message. I don't know why you're blocked. What are you blocked? Are you blocked from the stream, or is your mic muted? Can you get back into the
I
stream?
don't. He said he was blocked, but I didn't block nobody yet.
It may be from it may be from wherever he coming from too. If he coming out of the country, you know what I'm saying. A lot of times that'll happen too.
I'm actually coming out of the country myself, but
Y'all
yeah.
might not be coming from the same region though, because I understand you in Costa Rica.
Did not block. I ain't spelling block.
Not Costa Rica, wherever you at, but you know.
I used to spell that. I ain't spelling block. I didn't think I would have just inject you. I didn't block.
Mm-mm.
I did not block. I don't know how he got blocked. Maybe I don't know because I was on the phone with somebody.
Back what we're talking about though, if people understand language and they understand that this language that we're speaking in is really one of the youngest languages on the face of this earth, which is really just a form of communication. So they tell you all the other languages are dead. This is, I'm sorry to break it to everybody, this is the dead language. This language doesn't operate in certain frequencies and vibrations like all the other languages, past languages did. It was nothing but tones and vibrations. Right now we speak in angles. Right now, that's why right now English is one of the only languages that you can backmask messages in. And they did that for a reason. And once you understand where all these pitfalls came from the same people, then you really like, okay, well, you'll start to see. So when they say a lot of people trip out over Elohim and Yahweh and this, that, and the third, and this the name and that's the name, you know what I'm saying? It's not so much about a name. It's about it's a title. What are you referring to? You can't go wrong,
man.
You can't go wrong referring to the creator of the universe, because we know what created the universe. Science is going to tell you is the Big Bang. And the Bible, he said, let there be light. It sounds like the Big Bang to me. It sounds like the original consciousness that created everything.
In the universe.
You're close, man. You're really close.
We all had to stem from one consciousness.
I mean, but let me tell you something, man. I get both of you guys. That's why I listen to y'all. I get both of y'all. Listen to a non-religious channel, man. I'm a real believer. Y'all messing my channel up.
Man, I'm religious. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get you to see, man. I believe. You get what I'm saying? I believe Christ came. I believe in the Father. Like I have zero reservations about that.
Talking to you. You know who I'm talking to.
You guys be saying, Father God, Father God. I'm like, man, you ain't my father. Get out of my mind. Get out of my life. No. Don't you even think about touching me with your bloody fingers. You are not allowed to control me or dictate my life anymore. I am sovereign. I create my own reality. I am in control over my own life and experiences. Grounded in love, you cannot fool me anymore. I cast you out.
Let me see. Hold on. Wait.
For I am mighty. I am sovereign.
Let the man of the channel get some words in there.
Yes, please, E-Man.
I gave y'all a good 15 minutes down there. And I'm trying to figure out, but that's all right. I ain't even worry about it. I don't know shit.
Hey, E-Man, I want to hear your song. We don't want to hold you up too much.
I just sung you a song earlier.
Okay, but what about the end of the stream song?
I'm gonna sing a song called "I'm About to Get the Hell Out of Here." Now, this
ain't like 5 minutes.
we got about 5 minutes, so 4 minutes, and so I'm glad to. I am glad to that this stream went so well. It just went too long for me. Y'all trying to break me out of that hour, but I ain't letting you in. 2 hours. I'm 2 hours late, man.
I see that as accomplishment, man. That means your channel's growing. People are more interested.
No, that ain't it. Y'all just want me to wait a minute, what did it say? Yes, I a closing song. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a closing song. I got you. Don't let this situation get you down, get you sad or mad. Don't let this situation turn your heart cold. Don't let this situation mess with your mind. It's okay. It'll be all right. As long as we hold and trust one another, we will be together on this hangout. We've been up too long, 2 hours, but it's okay. As long as we hanging out together, talking together, going through the weather, it's okay. It's all right. But the night is coming to an end. I'm sorry, gotta go, my friends. But I'm so glad that you came here. I'm through.
Thank you, man. That was beautiful.
Hey, y'all be making me make songs and I ain't ready to make a song. But I am so glad that everybody enjoyed themselves tonight. This was a nice hangout. And hey, y'all know, even though you get on my nerve because you be trying to take me there, but I love you anyway.
I love you too, E-Man. We need to have a vegan barbecue. I'm gonna teach you how the tofu chicken tastes better than the real chicken.
Oh man, I'm about to come to your vegan. You gotta show me how to do that, man.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
Hey, water fast, man. That's all I'm trying to do. I just ain't built the strength up for it yet.
How you do that? You got
don't drink no but water for 40 days.
Number one for 4 days.
No but water for 40.
And what happened?
I don't know, but I realized that the last cause of the Mandela effect 2,000 years ago, he went on a 40-day fast. You know, the dude who was people were blind and they could see, and people couldn't walk and they could walk. But you know, he fasted for 40 days before he did that. So they gotta have something to do with it. That's why he started his ministry. He went to the wilderness for 40 days. But you know, he ain't taking nothing, man. You know, I don't think I'm ready for that one.
So E-Man, don't let us push you a little bit over. I think this is the end of the stream.
I'm trying to get my ending thing going, but I couldn't. Every time I do it, I push a button that's different. But I thank y'all, and I see y'all tomorrow. I think it is. It's tomorrow. I do it. And so if y'all available, man, y'all come in if y'all want to.
All right.
Sounds good.
And so
to the end of the line, brother.
Y'all have a nice night. Hey, don't let the bad boys bite.
Oh man.
Or the mosquito.
All right, E-Man.
All right. Peace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut the computer down because I can't find.